So I've decided to start a video blog about my undiagnosed illness. I wanted to share some of my symptoms and some of the stories of my journey along the way and as it continues, so people can know that there are people out there that can relate to them and that are going through similar situations. I want to tell everybody, don't give up. If you think there's something going on, then go to the doctor and just don't give up. It takes time. Even if it could be something, it still takes time. Sometimes you have to have MRIs every few years and finally something shows up. It takes time, so don't give up the fight. I've been to more doctors than you can imagine. Well, you probably can't imagine, but hopefully not. And I've heard so many different things. I've heard, well, it could be MS. Well, that's Parkinson's-like or Parkinsonian. I can't remember the term, but then some doctors don't even agree with what the other doctor said, and it's just so frustrating. It's like, come on, can somebody please just get on the same page? I've been without insurance for a while, and that was so hard, because it's like I got good doctors, and I got to a university, and they're really good doctors, but they were really hesitant on saying anything about what it could be, because they didn't want to initiate the test that would have been necessary to diagnose, and that was so frustrating in itself. I finally got insurance, and I was able to find a really good doctor. It took 2 tries at the same practice, but the first doctor I saw said that all my symptoms were because I was sad from the things happening at my work, and that he gave me a card to call some guy that will do any test on anybody just for one little twitch or something. And it's just, he basically just completely blew me off, and he literally told me word for word, unless your leg stops working, I'm not your guy. And it's like, well, I'm here to find out what's wrong with me before my leg stops working. I don't know, I heard that was kind of the best way to go about it, but what do I know? But anyway, after that frustrating appointment, I called the office back, and I'm like, hey, is there any doctor that I can see that might give me more than a 5-second neuro exam and actually listen to me? So they got me in with another appointment with one of their favorite doctors, as they put it, and he's just been wonderful. He listened to me the first time. He did a more complete neuro exam. He actually found things on my neuro exam that the other doctor didn't even bother to test for, and it was wonderful. He decided to do an MRI and an EMG, which both were negative, which is good and bad at the same point, and I'm sure you guys can relate. It's like, yay, it's negative, but now what? So we're trying the gabapentin route. I'm 2 days into that, and we'll kind of see how that goes. Kind of go from there. I've got symptoms like short-term memory loss, saying the wrong word, writing the wrong thing, just kind of brain fog, if you will. I get hand tremors if I hold something in a position for even a short time. I get tingling in my feet. I get twitches all over the place. I mean, I don't think there's been a part of my body that hasn't twitched. It's odd, and it just started fairly recently. It's probably my newest symptom. Along with dropping things and a list of some other things that are there and annoying, but they're dealing with. And I think probably my worst one is my cognitive issues, because it makes my job so much harder when I can't communicate like I should be able to. And you'll probably notice a little bit in my blog, and I apologize. Please bear with me. So anyway, I think this kind of will end my video blog. I just wanted to use this as a kind of, hey, getting to know me, and also to say, don't give up. There are great doctors out there. You just have to find the right one for your situation, and don't give up. I mean, my road is going to be long. I finally have a great doctor, but it's going to be a long road, because it's kind of 3-month trials. He wants to see me back in 3 months to see if the gabapentin helped, what else is going on, and kind of stuff like that. I think one of the hardest issues I have is when my symptoms are happening, I can never get in to see a doctor, and I'm sure you can relate. It's like, well, here's a video, but they don't really seem to want to watch it. But anyway, just wanted to say, don't give up. There are great doctors out there, and wishing you all the best of luck, and hoping that if you finally reach a diagnosis, it's nothing serious, and it's something that can be easily treated. Well, talk to you soon.